You know, I just realized this whole time that I've been muted. So, yeah, this is the day I'm having. Oh my goodness. I've been talking for a solid 15 minutes. Non-stop, literally. I have not shut up this entire stream and nobody's heard a thing. How are you doing, Patrice Marie? I'm so happy to see you. Everybody else that's here. I see I got 5 people watching, one of which is me, so I got 4 people watching. I got 4 thumbs ups. Thank you all so much. How are you doing? Happy New Year's. Um, I guess I need to go through this all again, which is kind of funny because I just vented for 15 minutes straight. And the whole purpose of this stream. I wish you had said something in chat, Patrice Marie. That would have made me a lot less embarrassed. But that's not on you. That's all on me. Um, yeah, I'm having one of those days. What I did with this particular stream is I'm apologizing, and what I'm apologizing for is twofold. First off, I had a stream that I published earlier that was a speed test, and that speed test was meant for the internet provider that I use. And what we were doing was we were trying to test my upload and download speeds because the technicians, I've had 3 technicians out at my house all day. They showed up at 9:30 this morning. My appointment today was supposed to be at 2:30, and I had 2 techs outside checking all of the cable lines for my entire neighborhood, trying to check what was going on getting to my house. And Reaper and I did our stream earlier, and one of the funny things about that was Reaper and I sat down and we were trying to get everything ready to go. And while we're doing that, my internet shuts off. And what it was the technicians that were outside were trying to get some stuff ready for the appointment later on, and they had asked my wife if they could shut off the internet temporarily, and she didn't realize that I was already online with Reaper. So I kind of flipped out because, 30 minutes before you're supposed to start a live stream with a co-host, you kind of want everything to be going well and everything else like that. So I had to go outside real quick and tell these guys, hey, quick, turn my stuff back on, blah, blah, blah. And they were super helpful, and they continued to check things around the neighborhood. But one of the streams that I posted earlier was not meant to be public. It was meant to be a private. But unfortunately, YouTube kind of flubbed my privacy settings for that one. And I didn't realize that my audio for that was actually live, which leads me to why I was just muted for this whole thing. So during that, it was a several minute rant on my part with the customer service guys. So here's the ship that I just came across. That's a stubby little ugly guy. Not nearly as pretty as the one I was just at, but it went live and it went public. So no mic apologies. Yeah, so I need to do another video about no mics. Rubbing it all in. So I was apologizing for that. All right, this is a C24.5. We're gonna reload the autosave. And then I was also apologizing because Reaper and I are trying to get our streams more professional looking. I've been working with Streamlabs, Stream Elements, a couple different OBS softwares. Have the disadvantage of not having the best PC in the world with a horrible graphics card, no capture card, streaming from a PS4, all sorts of problems. But I'm trying to get things better. And I've also posted a couple test videos for that were just like 2 minutes of things not going right. So I was apologizing for that as well. Now what I need to do here is I actually need to jump into this ship and then back out, and then we'll get a reload for that one. Okay, there we go. So it's been a little problematic for me and I was getting a little frustrated with a lot of things. So I apologize to anybody that's been logging in and seeing these things, or God forbid anybody actually watched that video and heard my rant. That was not meant for public consumption, and that is not who I normally am. And you know, this has been a several month issue with my internet connection, trying to get things, and every time I deal with this particular company, I learned something new. It's actually kind of funny. I learned some really good things today with these 3 techs that were super, super helpful. I want to give a shout out to the 3 techs that were at my house. I'm not going to name them, and I'm not even going to name the cable company that I use, because that's just not quite right. But my techs, the 3 guys, you were great. They were absolutely amazing. The 2 guys, the tech support guys from the actual back office, the guy from last night and the guy today, also amazing. So the customer service aspect of this company, phenomenal. It's just the product they provide is a little lacking, and it's a small market, so I can understand. But the 5 people that I had working on my problem today were trying everything. We reset the modems. They brought in new equipment, all sorts of different stuff. And these guys are here New Year's Eve. You know, these poor guys have to work the day before and everything else like that. They're thinking about going out with their families and doing their special things tonight, and they've got to deal with angry Poppa T-Mo. Not the best place. All right, this is a little stubby too. Well, that sucks. I don't really like this body style. All right, well, you're gonna die. Alright, well, he's not going to die just yet, but I'll kill him in a second. Just give him we'll line this shot up nice and neat, come up right behind him, and bye-bye. So that was the whole point of that. But what I decided to do was I'm trying to break the internet now. So one of the other things that I was saying is I'm now streaming. My daughter is watching... she's streaming videos downstairs. My 8-year-old is watching as many YouTube videos and running as many mobile devices. We're trying to break the internet. I want to give them a proper speed test on whether or not this will handle it. Because what we found out was last night, while Reaper, Jenny, Hotshot, and I were streaming 7 Days to Die, I had basically pegged out the upload speed for the package that I have. And in the months that I've been dealing with these problems, not one of these people has ever said that that might be the issue. They've replaced every piece of equipment. They've rewired my house. They've redone all the connections. Nobody bothered to say, you know, hey, you're streaming. You might need more bandwidth or anything else like that. And they knew exactly what I was doing, because 2 of the tech support guys that I've spoken to over the last couple months are gamers as well. I called one day after my Apex Legends crashed, and I was geeking out with the tech support guy about, you know, which was our favorite champion. So it was a little frustrating, and yep, such is the life of a streamer. If I was a pro and had, you know, the best equipment in the world, it would be a different story. But, you know, I'm just a little guy. I'm trying to get ahead in the world. Yeah, so the test stream that just posted a little while ago, that was a test, or at least my test. I know Reaper posted one too, because he's trying to test his, he got a new Elgato. Right, that's a B30 and 7. We're going to reload that autosave. My test video was me doing PlayStation Remote Play and Stream Elements before the bandwidth actually crashed the graphics card on my little PC. But the internet connection held just fine. So I'm running speed tests on one device. I've currently, if anybody could see my setup, I have 2 PCs running, a PS4, my mobile phone, and a tablet, all roughly within 36 inches of my modem and my router. And that's just me. Then I have one of my kids downstairs is playing Overwatch on his PC on a wireless connection. And my wife is probably streaming, she's probably on Facebook. Um, the 8-year-old is watching YouTube videos while playing Minecraft and has his tablet running. The 5-year-old has her tablet running. We're doing the best. And then one of my other daughters is watching Netflix. So hopefully we can give them a really good test of that. Oh, I have a GEC system right there. Shall we check out the GEC? Let's check out the GEC. Now, one thing I have noticed, and you probably a little hard to notice on the stream because it is buffered for YouTube, these scenes right here where I'm warping from system to system to system normally gives me a little bit of lag, where the ship will kind of more hop around the screen a little bit. And on the PS4, it is clear as a bell. So I actually have high hopes for this. I'm hoping this is finally the end to Big Poppa T-Mo's problems with the stream. Why will that not shift weapons? How am I in Dora? Okay. I'm a little confused. That's okay. I'm always a little confused. I thought for sure I had done a ship switch to the autosave. I should really just do a kill stream at some point in time and start blasting these. Is this another double stubby? Yeah, it is. So I don't really like this size and style of Star Destroyer. Ooh. I almost hit that cargo pod. Just smacked into that ship. Come on, get away from the ship. I hate it when they do this. It's so annoying. Well, they took him out. Don't even have to worry about him. That was kind of anticlimactic, wasn't it? Didn't even have to get the final kill. So again, Happy New Year to everybody. Hopefully things go really, really well for everyone tonight. Have a safe and happy holiday. Don't overindulge. 26.6. Let's reload the autosave. Alright, now this time I'm going to make sure I get in and out of the ship correctly. And pay attention which ship I launch in. Because that should have been in the fighter. I was furiously sitting there trying to change weapons to the Cyclotron Ballista, and it just wasn't there. Wasn't there. Yeah, I don't get that. Where is my ship? There it is. Alright, so this is the ship I meant to do this on. So there's my autosave. Here we go. We have a cyclotron ballista on this ship. Excellent. I have a pretty limited hyperdrive range on this, unfortunately. But so be it. As long as I can find a booming economy nearby. So I would like the better chance of an S-class. There's a Viking flourishing. Let's hit that one. So what are you up to tonight? What are you guys doing? That and who else is watching? I got Patrice Marie to talk. Patrice Marie is always nice enough and drops some chat stuff going on. There we go. That looks like a red and black. Right, that overheated way too fast. What's up with that? Now, if I was Sword or KJ, I would have blown up all four of these ships all at once, but I'm not as good as either one of them. Not as good as either of them. Oh, I'll play bumper cars with you, buddy. I got no problem with that. I like bumper cars. Bumper cars are some of my favorite. I got one more. One more. Get some. Get some. There we go. Hostile ships defeated. That's a big girl right there. That's a big ship. Oh, daddy likey. Big Poppa T-Mo likes this ship. I do like the color scheme on the one that I have right now the most. But she's only an A. She has room for an upgrade. Yeah, I'm not the best at these fights either. I'm sorry to hear that you haven't been feeling well. Did you get the upgrades for the service dog that we recommended? Right, that's a C26-6. Crud. You know, the increased cargo hold, so that the dog could go to the store for you and bring back snacks. I know it's a lot to ask of the service dogs. All right, so I wonder if we can find that particular system again. Nice, 2020 upgrades. 2020 upgrades. So right after everybody left, all the technicians and everything, I went downstairs and the kids had been, they had been pretty good. Their older brother had watched them while I was doing all this stuff. But I go downstairs and little kids don't understand dishes. That every time they eat something, you don't have to make a new dirty dish. You can reuse the same plate sometimes. And there were dishes everywhere. Alright, now I wonder if I can actually find that same system again. It was down here. It's always the problem with trying to refine systems. Now that was... It was Vy'keen, wasn't it? It was a Vy'keen, so it actually needs to be red. So I go downstairs and there's dishes everywhere. And, ooh, that was a Prosperous. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. That's a good buy-sell ratio right there. Noichi Nizu. Let's try that one. So I'm doing all these dishes, and we do dishes. We have to do dishes by hand right here because my dishwasher's broken. Thus, I am the dishwasher. And I realized something really cool. This is the last dishes I'm doing in 2019. So you always got to look on the bright side of life. Yeah, that's true. When they have to do their own, but the 8-year-old is not quite ready to do dishes. The 5-year-old, she would try. She's just not tall enough. That's the problem with her. Is this a little stubby one? I didn't look. I'm always worried that I'm going to shoot the friendly ships on these. Yeah, this is a little stubby Sentinel. But it's mint green. Little mint green stubby. Boop. Well, that was a lot fewer ships than I was expecting. Alright, so what I should be doing, and I totally forgot to do this before. I'm getting all wonky with the camera. But I want to put the sun over here first off. There's a very, very green. Very, very green one. There we go. What's up, Girk? That all depends on what I'm playing, what's going on. Tonight, I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming because this is kind of an ad hoc stream. On average, when I do a stream, it tends to be about 2-3 hours. But there's a lot of things going on tonight, with it being New Year's Eve. That is a B28.7. Not interested. I'm going to jump back out to the reload. But I'm trying to break the internet right now. I'm testing out some new a new internet package that my ISP has provided me. They've doubled my speed, and I'm trying to actually jam it up, and I'm having no luck with it. So I'm actually pretty happy right now. I would imagine I'll probably be at it for maybe another hour or so. I really wish that with YouTube chat, it showed me who was in chat. That's one of my biggest complaints about streaming on YouTube. Alright, there's Lifeform. I should really check Corvaxian systems. Girk, if you're still there, was there something in particular you were looking for? Did you want to see me do something? Or did you just need something to do, hang out and chill for a little while? Oops, all high supply. There's a high supply. Viking, high supply. Let's hit that one. I think we might have lost Girk already. That's a good grandma rule. You gotta do the work before you can play. That's a good parent rule too. Alright, so this is a perfect example of ships matching the station. That is a prime example. That actually was a really good view of the space station being all bright yellow, and then the Sentinel, the freighter being the same to match, along with the frigates. Gotta be a little careful on this one. There we go. That is a very, very bright yellow. That's actually really pretty Sentinel though. I like that ship. I'm digging it. Luckily they don't get mad when you don't shoot things right off the bat. You can kind of take your time with these engagements. You don't have to rush. Don't have to rush, just don't shoot the freighter or the frigates. Try not to tag too many of the friendlies. I got all day, buddies. There we go. Alright, so before I go into this one, I actually want to back out here a little bit. Let me find a good angle. I want to do a little camera work here. Oops. Sorry if this makes you ill at all. I see your hailing channel. I'll talk to you in a minute. Let me go ahead and chat with him so he doesn't try and disappear on me. I'm trying to back up just a little bit more. See if I can get it all in frame. There we go. Alright, let's put the sun over here. Oop, too far. Let's put the sun over here. How about the sun over here? Ooh, way too dark. Minus. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Back that one up just a little bit. Boom. Canary yellow. Yes, that is. It's actually more yellow than it looks, too. The closer you get to it, the more yellow it is. Whoop. Almost smacked into the side of it. B30 and 8. Ah, Such a shame. Alright, so the trick on this... Boop. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go into the station. I'll be done with freighter engagements for now. No big deal. Because the other thing that I do need to do is I need to make more jumps. And I need to find some travelers. Look at that. Found a traveler right off the bat. Patrice Marie, you are my lucky charm tonight. You are my lucky charm. I'll consider it. I don't know what he said. Wasn't listening to him at all. I was just so excited that there was a traveler here and I could find a grave. Alright, so before we do that, let's check the missions real quick. Kill 10 creatures, we will definitely do that. Scan 3 plants, yeah, we'll definitely do that. I'll do the pirates at another time. Not really worried about doing that tonight. Gonna go ahead and get my gift. Okay, so I have the traveler grave. While I'm in the station, I have not noticed any ships landing. That's kind of a long runway, so they do take a little while to get in and out of here. I specifically came to a Viking spot, so I'm going to go in the back here and get the extra nanites. What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? Get some free units, get some free nanites. Don't have any nav data. Happy New Year, guys. We'll see you later. Big Poppa T-Mo's got some things to do. Let's go check the box for lava lamps. What do we have here? Hey, look at that. Trace of War A-Class. Max slots. Look at the damage potential on that thing. That is brutal. Oh, that's a pain. Alright, so I'm going to take a quick screenshot there. And then I'm going to take a photo there so I have the portal coordinates. That way I can enter that information in. Let's see what kind of modules this guy has. Yeah, that is a nice A-class. That's actually a really nice A-class. I don't like the color scheme. It's not for me. So we have plasma launcher, bolt caster, and that's it. Free stuff. Let's get some nav data. What kind of upgrades do you have for the ship here, buddy? Photon, positron, pulse engine. Not gonna do the exocraft because I don't bother with exocraft anymore. We have a radiation, a movement, and that's it. Alright. It is time for us to go get a grave. It's only showing 11 or 12. showing all 12. Yeah, there's only 12 on the. Oh, you mean from? Okay, so this is actually what I'm trying to do here. My catalog. I am missing 7. I'm gonna go get the grave and get number 10. I'm trying to flesh all these out right now. I only have 9 of the glyphs, so I need to go learn the rest of them. Unknown grave, unknown planet. There's a charred planet. Is Zeppa Delta. What's going on here? That grave is showing beneath me. How is that possible? Okay. That's kind of goofy. Failure of Kasenic. Extract the glyph. Glyph number 10 obtained. 10 of 16. Little hazardous flora going on here. We have an organic rock. Don't need that. Yeah, I gotcha. Alright, so we are good to go on that. Ooh, critter. Should jump out and scan him, but I'm on a mission. We're on a mission. Excellent. Yeah, I have no intention of trying to compete with Sword's stream, because that doesn't happen. The man is a beast. He's got a heck of a following. I'm part of it. I do like watching his streams. Plus, he's doing all sorts of special stuff tonight. From what I understand, he's going to do some live Discord callers with some other folk, some special guests. I'm wondering who he's going to have on there. Oh, this is out of jump range. Oh, that's right, because I am in... Silly me. I'm in my fighter. You know, I don't need to be in my fighter anymore. Too close to the planet. Is that what that said? I'm actually wondering if he's going to have Xaine on. Because Xaine should be... It's already past New Year's for him. It should be about 1 o'clock in the morning for him. I'm pretty sure it's a 5-hour difference between the East Coast and Great Britain. And we don't want to be in transport. We want to be in Dora. Well, looky here. There is an asteroid inside my ship. That's kind of silly. Thanks, Patrice Marie. I appreciate it. I honestly, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I'm going to test a little bit later on 7 Days to Die, which tends to be a much laggier game system. I'm not worried about it. I can park it inside asteroids pretty easily. I call them into the asteroid belts quite often. Alright, we can go all sorts of distance in Dora. There's a wealthy right there. That looks good. No Man's Sky year-end review starts in 4.5 minutes. I am going to use Sword as part of my my internet breaking. I'll watch his stream as well. Maybe that'll give me a little bit more bandwidth. That's a hot moon. Alright, where are you, space station? There you are. Okay. Can I get another traveler? That's the big question. Can a brother get another traveler, please? No, apparently not. I do need to check the other side just to be sure. Got some rendering issues. Kill 8 sentinels, definitely going to add that to it. Scan 3 minerals, yep. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that, Patrice Marie, but I'm probably going to log off of No Man's Sky for most of Sword stuff because it's just going to be too distracting. I want to take part too. I'm gonna harass people in there. Patrice Marie might already be attempting a raid. So that's a pretty ship if you like that particular style. Alright, let's go ahead and check out what we have in the vendors. First we'll do the suits. Toxic, thermal, that's it. Whole lot of nothing. Pulse engine, positron, infrared, cyclotron. That's good to know. Ooh. That's only a B. That's okay. Just for gits and shiggles, though. If you're interested, there's the address. And what do we have in the way of upgrade modules? Boltcaster. Just tell them, oh my god, the first 15 minutes were epic. That was the part that I was silent. Ah, stuck on a gek chair. Get some extra nanites. What's up, cadet? Alright, there is no traveler in here, but there is more. Can I pick that up? No, I can't. Oh, I'm making myself dizzy. Making myself dizzy. Ooh. Let's grab that data. Some more nanites. Grab some more of these guys. And I think I have time. There's another one of those. That's a good max size fighter. I think I have time for one more station. See you later. I'll see you over at Swords. And warped 50 times. Alright, we'll grab that gift, check our missions real quick. There's Mr. Sword. We see him. He is going live.
What's going on, guys? Welcome, welcome. Holy smokes. There's quite a few of you guys already in the chat. Welcome to it, guys. Welcome to it. Let's do the roll call, guys. We got KJPC game with the captain seat. Fear the Reaper, Palm Street, Blood Ravens, Hawks Demon. We got Big Poppa T-Mo, Lava M64, Bud Green. Let's see, The Lone Pine, what's up, buddy? Dark Lord Zelric, what's up, buddy? We got J-Spot J in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Ryan Maduadib, welcome to it, buddy. Welcome to it. We got Astro Rail in the chat. How you doing, my friend? Levi Rivers. And the one, the only, Xaine's World hanging out there. What's up, my dude? We got Patrice Marie in to start shortening up the premium for this thing, guys. Y'all are keeping me busy. What's up, Mike? How you
Cyclotron,
doing, guys?
Photon,
Well,
Positron,
listen,
and
guys.
Hyperdrive.
Listen. Bear with me tonight because there are going to be a few missteps. There's going to be a lot of confusion probably because this is probably one of the first times I've ever attempted to do something of this nature. I
Scanner
love
rod.
the Cobra TV subcast and the commentating with the interactive call-in kind of shows. I really love watching them, and that's kind of the format I'm working on tonight. We're going to have, you guys are welcome to join the Discord. The link is in the description below. Jump into that voice chat if you want to come on the show. I didn't say I'm going to bring on Captain Steve up first because I didn't tell anybody that's my UK friends, you guys across the
Alright
pond.
guys, we're going to
It is
close
like
this one
1
down. I'm going to go
o'clock
watch
my
Sword.
number one over there, and I want to get these guys on
So
first.
hey, thanks for stopping
Guys,
by,
if
and
you
until next time
are,
guys,
it is
fly safe.